The following Joel album review is a re-upload of a video I did over a year ago. When you're done watching this video, you can go back and watch previous album review videos. The playlist is in the description box. And feel free to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and hit that notification bell. When you see a new video, you can check it out yourself. On December 4th of 2023, episode 10 of my album review series was Def Leppard's multi-platinum seller, Hysteria. Making this album was a living hell for the five lads from Sheffield. First, Mutt Lange contributed to help the band write and arrange songs, but when it came time to produce the album, he was burnt out and could not do it. So they went with Jim Steinman, whose claim to fame was writing an entire Meatloaf album, Bat Outta Hell. But he was not the best fit to produce the album, not by Def Leppard standards anyway. Then Rick Allen, the drummer, loses his left arm after a car crash on New Year's Eve of 1984. Allen persevered and soldiered on despite his disability. He started to use an electronic acoustic drum kit with a set of electronic pedals that triggered via MIDI the sounds that he would play with his left arm. Slowly but surely, the band continued to work on Hysteria until Mutt Lange returned in the summer of '85. However, the material recorded needed more work, so that led to more delays. And I didn't know until I reviewed this episode that producer Mutt Lange was in an auto accident of his own, where he suffered injuries to his leg that he quickly recovered from, and that singer Joe Elliott had the mumps in late 1986. You see, Mutt Lange's goal, once the album was finally finished in early '87, was Hysteria to be a hard rock version of Michael Jackson's Thriller, and that every track would be a hit single. 7 out of the 12 tracks were hit singles in their own right. Hysteria became a popular album in our home country, topping the British charts for the first week of its release, and highly successful across Europe as well. However, stateside, the album struggled to regain the momentum from Pyromania, until Pour Some Sugar on Me became a hit single, and the album steadily climbed the charts and started selling as well. It climbed up to number 1 on the Billboard 200. The only single off the album that reached the top of the Billboard Hot 100 charts was Love Bites. Here is the original track listing for Def Leppard's Hysteria. Only going to use the album version only. All the tracks were written by Joe Elliott, Rick Savage, Phil Collins, Steve Clark, and Robert John Mutt Lange. We begin with Women clocking in at 5:42. Rocket clocks in at 6:37. Animal clocks in at 4:04. Love Bites clocks in at 5:46. Pour Some Sugar on Me clocks in at 4:27. Armageddon It clocks in at 5:24. Gods of War clocks in at 6:37. Don't Shoot Shotgun clocks in at 4:26. Run Riot clocks in at 4:39. Hysteria clocks in at 5:54. Excitable clocks in at 4:19. And Love and Affection clocks in at 4:37. I believe I gave this record an overall rating of 9.5 out of 10, or in the video 95 out of 100, based on the 7 singles that were released from the album: Women, Animal, Rocket, Pour Some Sugar on Me, Love Bites, Hysteria, and Armageddon It, along with a song that should have been a single, but it wasn't, Gods of War. Sadly, this would be the last Def Leppard album with founding member Steve Clark, as he would pass in January of 1991. That concludes today's album review re-upload. As always, when you're done watching this video, you can check out past album review episodes. The playlist is in the description box. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and again, click the notification bell. When you see a new video, you can check it out yourself.
No.